Yo, Akira Toriyama died. I don't know if it was today or whenever it was, but I think it's like a day of celebration for like his life and what he dedicated. Not not a sad day, like people say, but I don't know. I could be wrong. Um, let's see. What
Today,
happened
the world is
right
a
now?
slightly darker, sadder, emptier place. The news has come out that Akira Toriyama has passed away at the age of 68, leaving behind a legion of inconsolable fans who had grown up sheltered by the adventures of his sayings. But besides grief, there is also confusion and fear. What will happen now with Dragon Ball and all the projects that were in the works? Perhaps the first thing to review is what those projects were. The most imminent one is undoubtedly Sand Lad, a new anime based on Toriyama's manga of the same name, which will arrive this month on Disney+. Although the author served as his writer, designer, and supervisor, everything was finished and shouldn't be affected in any way. It is possible that Dragon Ball Daima, the new anime set to debut in 2024, will coincide with the 40th anniversary of the series. May be delayed. Unlike Dragon Ball GT, Toriyama was deeply involved in the project. He was responsible for both writing the story and designing its characters and vehicles. Although its chibi style raised some doubts upon its presentation, the author defended the series in a letter to fans and assured that he was putting much more effort than usual to ensure its quality. While it's impossible for the series to be cancelled given its advanced development stage, Toriyama promised that Daima would delve into the mysteries of Dragon Ball World. Therefore, the big question here, aside from the release date, is whether the script was completed, or if at least the author shared those mysteries he wanted to unravel with someone. This could affect its quality or value within the saga for sure. In the case of Dragon Ball Super, it's assumed that the same will happen, and the chosen successor to Toriyama couldn't be clearer. It's Toyotaro, who has been illustrating the series since 2015 and who has expressed his thoughts on the death of his friend and mentor. I drew manga because I wanted Toriyama sensei to praise me. He meant everything to me. Almost a decade of working side by side with his mentor is more than enough qualification for Toyotaro to take the reins and finish Dragon Ball Super, especially considering that the manga was nearing its definitive end according to Toriyama himself. The new arc seemed to be the last one, at least in the drafts of the Chapter 102, and it would be rare if it hadn't been discussed in the studio. In any case, the final decision on all projects lies with Akio, the chief director of Dragon Ball, who just a few months ago caused an earthquake in the industry by breaking ties with the publisher Shueisha, responsible for Weekly Jonin Jump magazine. Iyoku's new publishing company named Capsule Corporation Tokyo holds the rights to Goku and company apart from Dragon Ball Super, and it will be they who shape the future of the saga from now on. New movies, an anime adaptation of Moro and Granola sagas, more video games aside from the highly anticipated Dragon Ball Tenkaichi 4, it remains to be seen. And although the fact that Toriyama wanted nothing to do with Capsule Corporation Tokyo, disassociating himself from it in fact, doesn't spew the best of omens, we can only hope that they live up to Toriyama's legacy and his characters. I apologize for my quality in this video being much more than normal. Even my tonality is hard to keep a straight face during these tough times. Like many of you guys, I am a Dragon Ball fan. I essentially grew up with this series. It's been something that I've held dear for a very long time. Any new information and updates I can give you guys, I will make sure you stay informed. It's very important the next steps that Dragon Ball takes in this dark time. In addition to this information, I'd like to give one final tribute to Akira Toriyama. The rest of this video will be me going over the best fight in Dragon Ball history, at least in my opinion. One that holds as a standing ground in fiction. The infamous Goku vs. Frieza, what most people fell in love with Dragon Ball and the pinnacle of writing in my opinion. Thank you everyone for being with me here on this journey. Toriyama's prowess in crafting villains that
Alright. I think that's gonna be pretty much it. I'm gonna do another video and then I'm gonna probably do one of those RDC Walking Dead videos. I think episode 9 we're on. We did episode 8.